Everybody ready? In 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 47 of the Hella Average Gamescast. It's a beautiful night here, and I've got Carmen, I've got Jeremy, my two partners in crime. What's happening, fellas?
Hanging in there, man. Glad to have made it through another week. Finally, Friday.
It's so weird being able to say that now. Jeremy, you don't get the privilege of saying thank God it's Friday, or almost Friday.
I was going to say, when you work in retail, Friday is just another day of the week.
yes. I know all too well how that is. Yes, we're back to talk about video games. We hope you checked out, especially last week's episode. We had Megan on with us. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out already. From the subject tonight, Let's Play Tonight, we talked about our throwdown coming up, so we're excited about that. I've been practicing up. You been practicing, Carmen?
I don't even need practice for my game.
Jeremy, you been practicing?
I had to put that on hold for some God of War action, but I have been practicing in a little bit.
Okay. Pretty soon you'll be hearing the games we're playing. We got to keep those on under lock and key for right now, so make sure to check out last week's episode and every other episode after that, too. You might as well just listen to everything if you listen to that one, right?
Yeah, run it back.
So, as always, every week we talk about video games. Pretty much anything between A to Z, really, when you get down to it. We talk about pretty much everything to do with the video game industry, and we're going to do the same thing this week, and we always kick it off. We've been playing video games, right? Somebody's played a video game this week, haven't they?
Sure I think we all played the same game this week.
I was about to say, do we need to do a round table on this one?
All right, Cam, you go ahead. Tell us, which game have you been playing?
So, I've been playing God of War, guys. What have you been playing?
Oh my gosh, me too.
Oh.
Jeremy.
Just godding up that war.
My guy. That's what I'm talking about, boys.
So, obviously, God of War is going to be the talk of this week. The game is here. It is easily the best God of War game to hit. I think it's the best game to drop on the PlayStation 4, period. I am smitten by this game. My only complaint about the game is driving a canoe sucks.
It's actually better than I thought it would be. Except for trying. God. There's a few times I wish it could turn a little bit better, but it controls a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah,
I hate it, Jeremy.
I
hate it.
Yeah, but with the canoe, you have to remember that turning the camera doesn't necessarily turn you, and that's the mistake that I find myself making. So maybe you just drive the canoe with the left stick and turn the camera as little as possible, and you won't have as many problems.
Maybe it's just because I came off of Ni no Kuni and the airship and that sucked dick, so this controls a million times better to me.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to Michelle, my fiance's brother, today, and he's like, my only complaint about the game is I can't stand the bald look with the beard. And I was like, that's the most badass part about Kratos is that majestic-ass beard.
That is a fucking thick-ass beard, man.
Yeah.
Oh, the bald look and the beard is in.
I like that he put on some weight. Looks like he finally eats.
He does, actually. He looks like kind of like Schwarzenegger getting on his years where he's starting to deflate a little bit.
He doesn't look as massive as he once was. He's a big, imposing character still. He just...
Yeah.
It might, and you know what? It could be because they're giving him a little bit more personality, that he doesn't seem so, huge and, godly, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but, dude, he is still
the camera
fucking...
angle helps with that, too. I don't think that he ever looked big in the other games.
Well...
Maybe not. Maybe I just picture him as huge.
He was zoomed out in the other games, too.
Yeah, it was super zoomed.
Yeah. But, dude, he's still fucking massively strong and brutal as shit.
We're going to keep it spoiler-free because we're not even through yet. The combat's a whole different world. This is not your hack and slash, go fuck some shit up God of War. You've got to be thoughtful. If you run into a battle you might not be prepared for, you're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to die.
This is the most in the original God of War, I've rarely died in combat. If I died, it was because I fucked up a puzzle or a platform event. Here, I keep dying in battle. I probably died 10, 11 times total so far.
I'm probably about 5 or 6, and I die on the dumbest of things.
Oh yeah, same here.
I have my worst habit is Because you have to throw the axe at things.
Yep.
My fucking first instinct is to call that motherfucker back. Like, I hit it, fuck it, that's good. And then you walk right into poison and you die.
Yeah, the axe is like this integral piece to the entire game. It's almost a third character, like a third main character. Like, you got to use it to complete puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
It's your weapon that you fight with. It unlocks shit for you. I mean, you got to throw it at seals sometime to open up chests. Like, it's got a lot of functions in this game. This axe is the real MVP. I don't think anybody's giving enough praise to the axe.
I really love this axe myself, too. Like, I still kind of miss the Blades of Chaos. I think there's still a better, like, crowd control weapon. But it's just super satisfying throwing that thing out, having it hit an enemy, freeze them, and then just calling it back right to your hand, punching some dudes left and right, bashing them with your shield. Like, this Kratos feels much better in a one-on-one fight versus the old Kratos. He was more of like, an all-in-one, or just taking everyone out kind of guy.
I
totally agree. What do you guys think about the leveling up system so far? Because it's different. It's got a different vibe to it. It's all based on the gear.
I like it actually.
I haven't experienced enough gear to be able to make judgment on it.
I've gotten a good bit of gear, but I find myself kind of sticking to the same ones. I'll only change them out when I get that better version of it, and then I can upgrade it some more.
I stick to the same gear, like the same armor. I haven't really changed,
yeah.
But I'm constantly upgrading. So that's, for those who haven't played it, the whole way that you level up is you upgrade your gear. You can craft a piece of armor, but you can also upgrade that armor. Then you can also put an enchantment on that armor. So everything you do boosts a level. I'm level 2 right now. I don't know about you guys.
I'm level 2 also. I haven't figured out how to put the enchantment on the armor though, because I've gotten enchantments, but I don't know how to use them.
If your armor has an enchantment slot on it, you just gotta hit square on it, and then that will open up the enchantment menu. You press down and hit X. That's the enchantment slot. And you can pick which enchantment to put.
Oh, okay. Because I've got several. I was wondering how to equip these things.
Yeah, it's square is the button. Square is the key right there.
Good to know.
It's fun. Like, you can tell there's so much customization. As far as, do you want to play a more defensive style? Do you want to play where your runic attacks, which are your special attacks, do they respawn super quick, or is the cooldown less on them? I mean, you can tell there's some definitely some play in here. It's not just a straightforward tree. You can mix it up and play your way, really. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I've been going for a straight, like, strength and defense build. I use my runics, but I haven't been, like, dumping into the runic stat. I really go for defense, because I take a bunch of cheap shots, and I need that extra defense in order to survive. I also like to put Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was saying I go for strength. That's what I'm working for. What are you doing, Carmen? Do you know? Or have you decided yet?
I haven't focused on anything in particular. I got a piece of gear that boosts your defense when your health is super low.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Yeah.
So I rock with that, and it says that it's a few seconds, but it's definitely not. It's like 1 second.
Yeah, I think you got to upgrade it to get it. You can upgrade that talisman.
So I'm looking at that, and I haven't experienced enough gear. Like I said previous, it's like I haven't gotten deep enough into the game to say this is the way that I want to play the game. I play a more straightforward attacking when I'm in battle, but once I get slapped, I realize pop up your shield, roll around a little more, don't sit still, make sure you shoot with Atreus.
I found myself actually, I went in this with the mindset of the original God of War, and I was getting me killed. Now I'm playing this more like a Dark Souls game, because I'm blocking and dodging constantly.
Oh, hell yeah. I feel like you almost have to beat, especially some of the harder mobs, for sure.
Oh, good God, man. Some of those...
Did you guys leave the map on up top, or did you take it off?
No, I left the map on.
I left it on.
They call it the compass.
Yeah, I'm thinking about turning it off.
No, I like it.
You can do the immersive... I mean, you can obviously do it custom, but they have the immersive mode on the HUD, and it just cuts everything off if you want to do it that way.
I'm tempted to try the immersive mode, but I need that information, because I need to know when my runics are available. I need to know how much health I have. Otherwise, I'm going to get too reckless and just get my ass kicked. Even more so usual.
Having some of the stuff on the screen, but I think that, think about, the beginning of the game. You didn't have it. You get it midway in. It's not really a spoiler.
Well, you can turn off just certain parts of the HUD.
Yeah, yes, I know. But I'm saying, I thought the game was a lot more fun when it wasn't on the screen.
Oh, you're talking about when you didn't have the compass, in the first part of the... Yeah. just in this game, but in most previous games, the HUD has never bothered me. Actually, I like it just to see. That might harken back to like my EverQuest and World of Warcraft days, where every fucking button's on the screen. So like I'm used to shit being cluttered. You know what I mean? Like I always have that.
It's actually fairly minimal.
I think it limits your amount of exploration.
I don't mean in God of War. It doesn't feel cluttered there.
It takes away like your imagination. It's like you don't have the imagination you had as a child, and now I don't have the same creativity in my gameplay.
Well, see, that's why I like they have the option for the immersive mode to take it off. A lot of people are recommending too that like to turn it off once you feel comfortable enough with the game to get the best experience with it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure hardcore players cut that bitch off like day one. Just go with it.
And like I'm probably gonna play through this again, and when I do, I'll probably do immersive mode since I'll have feel for the game and what's to come.
Yeah, I've already put in too much time with the crutch. Like I won't be taking it off, but
not for this. If I play through again, I would consider it. I'm just that reminds me like that. I find so much stuff, like not necessarily with the compass, but I'm constantly using like the map.
Yeah.
I know this isn't part of the HUD, but like I'm always pulling that map up, seeing where I can go, what I haven't seen. Especially when I was in the lake, the first lake you go to, like there's so much shit there that I was like, oh my goodness, crazy! It's just crazy that they said this game's 45 hours. If you're gonna dive into it or more, but I see this game providing a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, maybe that is the number, but damn,
we're all in Alfheim right now, and it took me a long time to get through Alfheim, and that was really just one long side quest just to get this one ability you need to progress in the game. This was like a side trip, and it took a good couple hours just to do that.
Yes, so
it's really immersive. You can really get into it.
Yeah, you can lose yourself. Like I was playing the other day. Let's see, it was 2 nights ago. And I was just sitting there, and I was like, I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, I'm going to go to bed after this, and whatever fucking quest I was doing, next thing I look up, and it's like fucking 1 o'clock, and I was like, God almighty.
Oh, yeah. I've had that problem, too. I was like, I'll stop here, and I was like, well, I want to go sell this shit first. No, maybe I can see can upgrade this, and, well, I didn't explore that place on the lake yet. I'll just check that out real quick, see what's there. And, it's 2 or 3 hours later.
So this game, and I can't recommend enough, like, it is perfect. I'm not perfect. No game's perfect, but is a perfect example of what a studio can do with the technology that we have in the consoles right now. I think that this, like the other day I was playing this game and like my PS4 sounded like it was about to take flight.
Dude, mine too.
I think it's pushing it to the limits, and I love it. Sony Santa Monica, like they killed it with this game. Like this game is Game of the Year material.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my favorite games I ever played. I like it better than I like Horizon, and Horizon was my Game of the Year last year. So we'll see.
Oh, this is already top 5 for me at least. I don't know where on the top 5, but it's definitely in there. Might even be top 3.
And like I'm not even smitten by the reviews. I could care less what other people think about it. Like this game, the experience I'm having with it is just fantastic from a personal standpoint.
For me, I'm loving it more for... I enjoy the combat, but it's the story that's really getting me in. I'm loving the story and the characters in here.
I'm the same way. I think, I don't really like Atreus, which is...
Really? I like him.
Son. I don't know, just something about him. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care about the becoming a man story. Like, I want him to man the fuck up and just help me not die.
Well, I actually do like that because he does become more useful. As he becomes more confident, he learns more moves and helps you out more in combat. I like that. I like that. I love the aspect of Kratos basically making up for not being there by trying to teach his son, but he's also definitely not pampering him and treating him like a little baby. He's trying to make him into a man.
Kratos is such a hard ass.
He is a hard ass. He's like, boy.
Oh, dude.
Boy, give me the chain, boy.
I can't say it. It's a spoiler, but there's a funny moment with the boy stuff later on.
Yeah, he does. He's like the stepdad of parenting. He's got that mentality about him.
Has Kratos even called him by his name? I only ever remember him calling him boy. Boy.
I think there's parts in there when like something might happen.
That's how you figure it out.
Oh yeah. I think there's one time where like he like went to go save him. He's like Atreus.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's exactly how he sounded.
You did a good job there, Jeremy.
Really? Let
me tell you, the very first boss battle in that game.
Oh my god, yes.
Ooh. When I did that, I was like, this game is something fucking else. Like, I was, like, my mouth was open, like, holy shit.
Dude, me too.
Was that not one of the most fun things you've ever done? And like, it was so fun.
It was also so out of left field. Like, again, not spoiling anything, but like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like when he hits you for the first time, and you realize something's going on. I literally went, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
Oh, it was so amazing. Oh,
Carl, what'd you think about that one? I know
you're talking about you're talking about at the very beginning.
The very beginning.
Oh yeah, dude. I was sitting in my seat like, fuck this. Like, bro, like, do you know what you're getting yourself into right now?
Yes, I was the same way.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I was
insane.
I was like, who is this motherfucker coming up to my home, messing with me, and then all of a sudden, some shit goes down. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Let's talk about the graphics for a minute. I think this game is beautiful. I took a picture like with the capture and like put it on Twitter. It's like one of the best pictures I've ever taken. Like I couldn't take something better in real life if I tried.
Because you got this. You're the one with a pro.
Yeah, I got a. Karma's got a pro too.
Oh, you got a pro? Yeah, it looks.
But I don't think
it looks good on a basic
4K TV.
I'm running it on a monitor that's 1080p.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, definitely the 4K helps. I mean, but either way, like I've seen, it can't be like you can run this thing at full 1080, and I guarantee it's just as gorgeous.
Yeah, but you see, I'm running it on 1080, but I prioritize resolution, and I'm running super sampling.
So
I've heard that's
great.
I've heard that's the best way. They said you don't want to prioritize graphics; you want to prioritize 60 frames per second.
Yeah, I do that too. I always prefer the resolution over the graphics.
But I was gonna say, even on a basic PS4, this thing looks amazing.
Yeah, no, the game looks incredible. It's one of the best looking games, if not the best looking game.
And it's even the fine details. Like, it's obviously there. Plenty of games can boast a beautiful world. Like Horizon had a beautiful world. So many other games have as well. Like, look at The Last of Us. But like, these fine details in this game are crazy.
Dude, I can
I
was gonna say, I can see like the fucking shit caught in Kratos' beard. Like, it looks like he's got like cookie crumbs in there and shit, and I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Like, the picture I took, you can see like the tears in Atreus' face.
Yeah, dog, I'm looking at it right now, and this picture is incredible.
It's so legit. Like, I think it's amazing. Like, that picture I took, I have to send it to you, Jeremy, when I get done. It's like a legit, like, it could be box art. Like, box art. It's
bro,
great.
You should have tagged Santa Monica Studio. You fucking up on your Twitter game.
Retweet it and tag them right now.
No, I was gonna say, because when I went and looked at my trophies for the game, because they always take a screenshot, and like that first trophy you get in the game after the first boss fight, just like the shadow on his back and like the frozen horizon, it just looks beautiful. Like, I wanted to make that a wallpaper.
Yeah, and the other thing that sticks out is the first time that you meet I guess you could call it the fairy queen, not fairy queen, the queen of the forest.
Oh,
what is she? What's her actual
witch?
The witch. Yeah. Like, her area, that entire
so cool
place is just cool looking.
Yes.
So this game is not only graphically stunning, the gameplay is top notch. I mean, almost flawless gameplay. Like, I haven't glitched. I haven't done anything I didn't plan to do. Like, this gameplay is good. Like, if you fuck up, you fuck up yourself. It's not the game.
Oh yeah, there's no bugs and glitches I've encountered yet.
Now, one of the things that I don't usually pay as much attention to, and to me, to love music as much as I do, only bits and pieces of the soundtrack have made me stop and listen.
Yes.
Usually in combat. So I don't know if either one of y'all have paid a lot more attention to the soundtrack, and but as I'm just walking or doing something, I'm not paying attention to the soundtrack. It's just when something major is happening and that intense music, the music intensifies. But if either one of y'all have any take on the music, that'd be awesome, because I don't listen to it as much, pay attention as much.
I haven't even heard the music in combat, probably because I'm so focused on fighting. But I don't know what track it is, but there's this track that keep playing that has like, sounds like vocal chanting for like certain like moments of awe that's just beautiful to listen to.
That's great. Yeah, I don't recall hearing that either.
I think I've been tuned into the music pretty heavily.
I'm thinking that I know maybe one track out of the whole thing.
See, I don't have anything that sticks out to me, but I have like things like I just know like I'm listening for audio cues the whole time I'm playing.
This is definitely more like an ambiance soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a part like the part where he yells Atreus' name. You hear like the fucking tempo picks up like you think shit's about to go down.
Yeah, this game is just amazing, and it, you know, like I said, like when you're nitpicking this game to a point where you don't like a hairstyle, or you don't like driving a canoe, or you don't like, I don't know, whatever it is, you don't like somebody's voice, then this game has done something. This game has done something special, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get back into it. I'm gonna go get into it as soon as I get off here.
Nah, bro, you playing Fortnite with me.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that's what we've all been playing. I did play a little bit of a secret game that I've been practicing on. I think you both know what it is. We'll have to keep that under wraps right now. But we'll just say that I still got it. And that's all I played this whole time. This whole week.
Yeah,
Kratos has been on my mind.
That's the biggest game I've played. I've played my usuals.
Yeah, same here. That's the only thing I've really plunked a lot of time into that's worth talking about.
So we can call the first half of this the God of Warcast. We talked a good 20 minutes just about Kratos.
That's the episode name, buddy.
The God of Warcast.
God of Warcast.
We called the episode last week. Cam's like, what did we call it? I'm like, how about you go listen?
Yeah, Jeremy,
you got it on your computer.
I forgot, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to name another. So you did name the episode last week, but you didn't get the actual title, so I'm sorry for that, Jeremy. But it's in the podcast. We did say, Jeremy, you named the podcast, so you did get your credit.
Was it Tyrannosaurus Sex?
No, it wasn't. It was something a little bit better, a little bit more clever. Anyway, we'll go back and listen. Somebody tell us what it was, because I'm not sure. But let's keep it moving. As much as I love to get hung up on Kratos, let's try to keep it going. We got to try to get some other news and stuff in here. News and shit. But we don't have any new releases really of note to talk about. I gave a once-over. Nobody cares. Everybody's playing God of War right now. So let's just skip over that this week. Next time we have something big, I don't think it's going to be for a while. The only thing I could say is South Park did come to the Switch, Fractured But Whole.
Oh, they come this week?
Yeah, it's coming April 24th.
Oh, it's being announced.
Or it came April 24th, yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, well, I forgot what day it was.
Yeah, April 24th, yeah.
Okay.
So, that's out, and then Nintendo Labo's out. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. I guess I consider that a new release. You know, kind of take that with a grain of salt. So, grain of salt. And then that's it. I can't really, a few indies here and there, but nothing of note. We got God of War. That's all anybody cares about anyway. Wouldn't you agree, fellas? So, as usual, let's take it on to the news. We've got a few things to talk about. You know, it's funny because I've got my list here. You know, my handy-dandy notebook. And the very first thing on here is early God of War impressions. So, I mean, what are we going to do for this segment?
Well,
we're just going to go over the whole last 20 minutes. The whole last 20 minutes.
Did you have a stroke?
We're going to just but I got it in news, so we got to do it again. Is what I'm saying. We got to do it twice through the whole podcast.
You're gonna have to just edit that in twice.
There you go.
Just put the whole fucking thing in there.
Like, why would you do that?
No.
Like,
then the fucking people listening would be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
We just got set up. Just be like, hey guys, remember that time we talked about God of War for 30 minutes?
And it's like a rewind sounds. So I promptly deleted the God of War impressions off the news section. I didn't realize we were going to get so caught up in the early parts of the podcast. So the next thing on the list, which is pretty cool, apparently there's a quote-unquote unhackable exploit on the Nintendo Switch.
Unpatchable?
Unpatchable, not unhackable, sorry. A hackable exploit that's unpatchable. I can't even talk right now. I'm getting so excited thinking about Kratos' beard. What it has to do with the chip, the ROM, and I don't understand it. Carmen would know the lingo much better than me, but once the chip comes from the factory, it can't be just fixed with a download. So they're going to have to obviously fix the chips going forward. But it looks like it just makes it to where you can mod out your Switch and it's unpatchable. So, if you've got a Switch now and you will get a wild hair and you want to mod that sumbitch, go ahead and mod it because there's nothing they can do about it.
I got a feeling that when later on down the line, when they've released the new Switches that are, unhackable or less hackable, these old ones that are, unpatchable are going to go for a lot of money.
I'm sure they will, and there'll be some scalpers on eBay, I'm sure. And, off air, Carmen was making a good point, and which one I agreed with. I'm actually surprised with it too, but, it's so rare nowadays that something's unpatchable. You can write code, but I guess, if it's something in the hardware, something in the hardware. I don't know. I read the article, and it sounds like gibberish to me.
With it.
Yeah.
I think that they could lock down games. Like, they can know if you purchase something.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. There's probably ways around it. But, at the end of the day, I don't know what they plan on doing. I don't know what this chip even does, to be honest with you. So, like, that's something I don't know. It's like looking at gibberish on a piece of on a news article. Like, I'm lost. All I know is unpatchable, which is cool because you don't hear that a lot nowadays. And if anybody's going to fucking patch something, it's going to be Nintendo. Nintendo is the kings of fixing shit.
They're the Sour Patch Kids.
Yes, they are. They like to take people to court, and they like to patch shit. That's their two biggest passions in life. So, speaking of Nintendo, Jeremy, you've read a few articles, and you've got a lot more impression on this than I have. I haven't really heard much about it, and I don't know about Carmen either. But give us a little rundown of what you're hearing about the Labo. We talked about this, and we decided. I think, I was pretty. I thought it was a cool idea. We were kind of thinking it was a little goofy, and that we didn't really get where they were going with it. But what are some of the impressions we're hearing around the glorious internet?
Well, pretty much what I've been seeing is confirming what I thought all along, where initial impressions out the box are, it's fun at first. For the most part, building it is enjoyable, although I've heard a lot of people saying that certain kits get very tedious very fast, especially the piano one. But they said the games themselves are just very lackluster titles. You play them for about 10 minutes, and then you probably never touch them again. I've honestly heard the best, quote-unquote, game to play is the little remote control robot. Not, the little one that looks like a bug, I guess, that rumbles around.
Yeah. I know which one. I think I know which one you're talking about.
They said that's the one that seems to have the most, I guess, replay, because all it is just, moving this thing around. They said, like, the motorcycle one is 3 tracks, and then that's it. Fishing is just 10 different fish you can catch, and that's it. Piano, it's just a piano simulator. The house, just a little semi-Tamagotchi thing, and that's about it. You just kind of get bored after a while.
People are making some sick beats with those damn keyboards, though. The piano.
Oh, I was about to say that. I have seen some Twitter videos of people making beats with the keyboard.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, again, that's going to run its course, and then it's just going to be, okay, what's next?
They look quite sturdy, though. These things don't look kind of chintzy like I thought
they
would.
I've heard some on that, and they said after a week, they're still in fairly good condition. The only issues anyone's reported is like some of the, I guess, like flaps popping out, but you can just put those right back in. But again, keep in mind this was not from people who had kids, so and
I think
these things.
Kids, and I feel like if you pick this up to take it to a friend's house, or you were constantly moving it. Like, you're like, hey, you want me to bring the Labo? Fuck yeah, bring the Labo. Like, this son of a bitch is going to break down in transit. Like, picking it up, setting it down, it's going to fuck up.
Kids got sticky fingers. They're going to spill shit on it. Honestly, if you drop it, you're probably not going to break it. It's cardboard. It's light. But you're going to accidentally step on it. Your kids are going to, like, be wrestling around and roll on it and break the piano and so forth. And the good news is they have kits that you can replace them with, I guess, repair parts. I've even heard that you can just get the templates and just make it out of your own cardboard if you want, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. And I watched, I did watch a put together. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like the short version, and I think it was IGN who put together the piano. So they showed like pictures when they got it out of the box and all the rubber bands and stuff. Yeah. And I think they said it took them about 1 hour and 20 minutes to put the piano together.
I've heard the kits can range from, I think they said like the robot, the little robot took like 10 minutes, but they said some can even take up to 3 hours.
Holy
but I think
shit.
Shit.
But I want to reiterate, I think that was someone who was actually doing it with their kid. So he was like reading the instructions and the kid was putting it together.
Well, that's got to be part of the luster when you have kids. Is it's not only a game, but it's a building experience. It's an experience you get to have with your kid, or you get to have one that you get to experience yourself, whatever it is.
Exactly. That was the most positive thing he said in the review. Was the best part about Labo was actually building it with my kid. He said actually playing with it, the game's whatever, but I actually just really enjoyed spending the time with my child and putting this thing together and watching him do it.
You know, part of me is actually happy that it's not getting trashed. Like, I mean, it's a cool concept. I think that Nintendo's selling people cardboard, which blows me away. But at the same time, it's just cool to see it not getting trashed. That it's actually a functioning piece or a functioning set of, I guess, peripherals. I don't know if you.
You have
to call it that.
I still think it's stupid and it's a dumb idea. But I can't deny that it's also a good thing that it's helping kids and parents spend time together. It is definitely a good bonding experience for them, even if it is just overpriced cardboard.
Now, here's the real question. I don't know if you guys remember when we talked about it the first time and Carmen brought this up. It was like an epiphany. But is this them just testing the market with cardboard on future actual tangible peripherals? Like an actual robot, an actual keyboard.
Nah, I think this is this one they've released now, the Variety Kit and the big robot. That is their test for future Labos. If these do well enough and they stay popular, we're gonna see more kits in the future. But if it dies off really quick, we might see one or two more kits, and then they just go, this didn't work, and move on to something else.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, this could be the next
Amiibo.
What you call it, Disney Infinity or whatever.
Oh yeah. They're wanting Amiibo, but it could be Disney Infinity.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's groundbreaking, but I think it's a cool little, fun. Let me say a fun thing. It looks like it's fun.
Like I said, give it about a month, and we'll have the tail of the tape right there if it's still around or not.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I guess time tells all tales, as they say.
If anybody's gonna pull the plug fast, it's gonna be Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo don't fuck around. They want money. You at least you think they do, but then they don't fucking sell enough units, and they just leave money laying around on a fucking table somewhere. Blows me away. I don't fucking know. Let's pivot for a minute. Let's talk about our favorite game here at Hella Average Gaming.
Mahjong.
PUBG is on sale right now for $20 on the Xbox, so go get it.
Jeremy, at the same time as me, we're going to just disconnect from Discord, and that's going to be the end of the episode.
I agree.
2, 1.
20 doll hairs. You can get PUBG on the Xbone.
You couldn't give
me PUBG.
Life
is good.
Give me PUBG. You couldn't.
Life is fantastic right now.
If I borrowed your Xbox, I would not launch that game.
I fully expected you to say, if I borrowed your Xbox, I would delete that game.
No, because it's not my Xbox to do that. I'm not going to disrespect your shit, but, bruh, if you gave me your Xbox, that's the first thing coming off that bitch. I ain't even factory resetting it. I want the glory of deleting that bitch. When you going to give it to me?
I don't know, man. So think about PUBG is doing, like, I saw something on Twitter. It was from Brendan Green, and he was like listing off all these things. It was like a big tweet with a bunch of check marks, like new weapons, check, new whatever, new map, check, new graphics upgrades, check, and like it just didn't have the same, I don't know, what do you say, oomph behind it as these Fortnite tweets are having right now.
The zest for life, I guess.
Yes, the zest. That might be it. That fucking Fortnite has. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's because if you think about it, what are they doing? Oh, we're doing a graphical upgrade. Oh, we're doing little tweaks here and there.
Doing a rendering upgrade.
Then you got Fortnite over there. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to have these new grenades that build towers. Oh, we're going to have meteors falling from the sky. We're going to have rockets that launch towers out. I mean,
spoiler alert, Jeremy. Shit.
What?
Come on, man. You're better than that.
What? I don't know that about it. I thought that was already out.
No, you're just segueing into
I'm just
another
fucking
topic.
with you. You're segueing into my next topic too early, Jeremy. I'm the host. I say when we do this, okay?
Hey, fuck your PUBG.
Yeah, but it's like you're not getting out the quality that like Fortnite is pumping out, like hella quality. Like they can't compete.
Yeah.
And then I'm watching on Twitch. You're seeing all the PUBG faithful, and what are they playing?
Fortnite.
All the people that talk
Twitch
shit about how
every day,
how cheesy it is, and how it's a kids game, and it's not PUBG. It's not the Battle Royale PUBG.
Hey, I used to be one of those people, and I'm trying to learn not to naysay before I give it a shot now. But Fortnite is a prime example of something that I was like, oh shit, this is not what I expected it to be.
I expected it to be like a one-time deal, like, hey, we're just doing it to say we did it, and now we're done. And now they're about to take over.
It is. I watch Twitch almost every day now at work. I have it up all the time. I watch Ninja almost every day. I mean, it's funny because the top 3 games ever streamed on Twitch, it's always Fortnite, it's always Dota, usually Dota, but then it's Overwatch and Fortnite, throwing some Dota, and that's usually your mix-up right there. PUBG comes later, usually. But anytime Ninja streams, he has over 100,000 people viewing. Doesn't matter. Most of the time, it's like 130. In comparison, a normal Overwatch stream, at one time, people were watching every Overwatch stream. There's about 56,000 people to 70,000.
Right now, Twitch is looking at Fortnite with 148,000 viewers, Overwatch 133, and then PUBG with 84. So Fortnite almost doubles.
Yeah, so you can see the jump there. It's crazy. During the day, I mean, Ninja is pulling 100K of that 140, whatever, 160 that Fortnite's got right now. So it's insane. It's insane. The game is it is crossing boundaries. I was telling a buddy of mine at work who's not necessarily a gamer, but he just wanted to download Fortnite because he's heard so much about it. And I asked him, I said, how many times have you heard a medium, an entertainment medium, transcending its medium? How many times? I mean, every once in a while, you might hear an album that transcends into movies. Like Pink Floyd made a movie. They made The Wall based on their album. Prince did it, right? How many times do you hear about a medium, whatever it is, moving outside of its genre? This game is like moving like to every part of culture. Like you see this in everything, in people's everyday life. It's insane. People are doing Fortnite emojis, not emojis. Fortnite. What would it
talk about in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just insane. So like this game, but then again, I guess at first I thought this about PUBG. I think everything wears off. So eventually this will, plateau out, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. This could be like a Fortnite, not Fortnite, like an Overwatch situation where it just sticks around.
Maybe it could. I mean, Overwatch has been one of those that just stays around forever. Like I don't know if this game's ever going to go anywhere.
Its popularity will dip, but it could be to this battle royale genre what Overwatch is to shooters now. It's just like the one everyone goes to.
You know what's crazy, and to be honest, I didn't read the article, but I've seen the article pop up on my Twitter a few times, and it's like 16 Battle Royale games being developed right now. So there's at least like 16 of them, at least. So I don't,
Oh, it's going to get oversaturated quite fast.
Quick. I mean, Lawbreakers, or not Lawbreakers, but Bosky, the people behind Lawbreakers, they released theirs, and I haven't heard good or bad things about that one since last week, since the launch.
I didn't even know they launched another Battle Royale game. That's how much it's getting buried.
We talked about it last week, or was it the week before? I can't remember. But it had a decent launch, and I haven't heard anything about it since then. So, no update there.
It's in early
But we talk
access.
about Fortnite all the time. So, I have a feeling we'll be talking about Fortnite for the foreseeable future.
Or at least a fortnight.
Or at least a fortnight. You know what a fortnight is, Jeremy?
No.
That's also a good episode title right there, for at least a fortnight. I like that.
Okay.
Well, if you type in Fortnite on Google, it's not going to tell you what a fortnight is. It's going to bring up the game. Isn't that crazy? That's just wild. I forget. It's like 40 days, I thought.
I thought a fortnight
now I'm
was
curious.
when you got to spend the weekend with Bill Cosby.
The old hot Cosby.
Too soon?
He's dumping pills and drinks like MJ. A fortnight is 14 days.
2 weeks.
It's derived from the Old English word fiorte renite, meaning 14 nights.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't pronounce that right, so please don't say anything about how I pronounce that. And I did it wrong on purpose.
We need to have a little, insert that graphic from The More You Know. Do, 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 do.
And you have the knowledge. And knowledge is power. All right, enough with the G.I. Joe puns. That was G.I. Joe, wasn't it?
Well, that one was.
The more you know.
No, the other one I was doing was the old, public service announcements they used to do on Saturday mornings with a little star with the rainbow, the more you know.
Oh, yeah. What was the G.I. Joe one?
That was, and now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
Oh yeah, knowing is half the battle. That's right. Yeah. All right, that's it. That's right. I knew it was something like that. All right. Let's start talking about free shit. Everybody likes free shit, right?
Yeah, boy.
Unless it's PUBG.
We got some free shit again this month. Let's kick it off with the PlayStation Plus for May. We've got Beyond Two Souls, King Oddball, and Rayman Legends on the PS4. For the PS3, we've got Eat Them, King Oddball again, and Risen 3 Titan Lords. On the Vita, which should probably also be crossplay, we've got Furmans and King Oddball. So King Oddball's on all 3 consoles across the board. So nothing groundbreaking there. Nothing. Nah. Sony's not really tickling my fancy on any of these games. Yeah, but that's okay because we have God of War.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Rayman will be fun.
Rayman,
Rayman.
I have Rayman on the Vita, and it is pretty fun, but it's nothing spectacular in my opinion. And Beyond Two Souls, I just hate. I just don't like those types of games, So to me, this is a pretty weak ass lineup.
Apparently, Beyond Two Souls is kind of like what
it's Heavy
Cyberpunk
Rain.
20 whatever's going to be. Not Cyberpunk, becoming human.
And that's the thing is I don't like the David Cage games. I played Heavy Rain. I got maybe 30 minutes into it and I said fuck this, it's stupid. And I don't and that's what Beyond Two Souls and Detroit, was it Beyond Human you said?
Yeah, Beyond Human.
Beyond Human. That's what they all are. It's the same thing. It's just watch a bunch of stuff, make a bunch of decisions. It's like a fancier version of the Telltale games, but more what's that word? Pompous, I guess. And plus I just fucking hate Ellen Page. I just can't stand Ellen Page.
Well, over on the Xbox side, there's not a whole lot more to get you going, Jeremy. You got Super Mega Baseball 2.
Super Mega Baseball. That sounds intense.
Baseball.
Bro, you have to download that.
All right, I'll download it and see what happens. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Pretty good game there. That's a big hitter.
Yep, that's a good game.
Streets of Rage, which might be a downloadable one for me.
That's Genesis.
That's the 360. I don't know if did they remake it for the 360?
I don't know. Or it could just be they have like the Genesis. They might just have like just the Genesis ROM on there or something.
Maybe. So yeah, Streets of Rage is May 1st to the 15th. And then Vanquish is May 16th through the 31st.
That's a good game.
What is Vanquish, Jeremy? Please enlighten. It does sound familiar.
That's made by the same people who did Bayonetta. And it's a third-person shooter where you play as a scientist in like a super suit, and the whole game it's a third-person shooter, but it's all based around sliding, and you can like slide forever at like super speeds. It's really fun.
Huh, that does sound fun.
I've
heard about it, but I've never
look up some gameplay when you get a chance. It's really hectic and pretty sweet. It's hard though, but it's fucking fun. I have it on the PS3.
Okay, cool. So there you go. If you like that, if that sounds not familiar, I was about to say, if that sounds familiar, go get it. If that sounds fun to you, then take Jeremy's word and go get that motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah, I think Xbox has it this month. Just Metal Gear
Solid. I would have to agree.
Metal Gear Solid 5 and Vanquish are 2 very solid games.
So that's our free offerings. You know how much we love free games here. We love free shit. Doesn't matter what it is. So go get some free games. You'll be sad next month when they're gone. Trust me.
Yes, don't leave them on the table. Try every game, even if you don't think it's your cup of tea. That's how I found Trackmania Turbo, and it's like, it's life.
That's his game of the
year. Trackmania Turbo's life.
Bro, Trackmania Turbo is my shit. Me and Will, we've been going head to head. We've been battling each other.
Well, I just never get into racing games like that. I'm glad y'all do. And I played it. The game is fun. I can't deny the funness of the game. I just can't get that. I can't put that much time. Not time. I can't dedicate the passion that you guys have for it.
Yeah, but I've seen you do that with other games. Like, there's no reason that you're so good at Nidhogg. Like, you can't say that you don't bury time in it. I think that you weren't very good at it at the beginning, so you just wrote it off.
No, like, so here's the thing. See, that's not the case because I went back to it and I was like getting like gold medals back to back to back. Like I went 4 tracks in a row getting gold medals. But I really didn't like, I just was like, all right, I want to play something else. I don't know how I got so good at Nidhogg.
Just didn't click with you, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. But the thing is, it's not a bad game. It was fun. I think I just wanted something else.
You gotta be in a mood for it. Maybe
for me, but like if you're like Carmen and Will, like no, it's like track is life, bro.
Trackmania is bae. Like, let's get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they're trying to get number ones in like the states and like number ones on the leaderboards and stuff.
It's all in Carmen's personality, man. He's a one woman kind of guy. You and me, we gotta have different women. We gotta go after all of them.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
Jeremy, at least try my hand at stuff.
Your blow up doll doesn't count.
Which one?
The hump.
Oh, what a rim shot! The pump. That sounds intense, bro. All right. So we got one more thing, and I'm just gonna see just how pumped up Carmen gets from this. On the Kingdom Hearts Facebook page, they posted a little. I don't know what you call it. It had like was it an article where they said it? Or they just made another post.
Like they updated a picture and then they.
Yeah, picture's what it was. So they said it's coming soon.
Yeah, like, this is the most media we've seen out of Square for this.
That's true. For anything, really.
That is true. Yeah,
like, if you don't think it's coming, I think that you're mistaken.
We will find out.
Do I think they'll change the date from what Target leaked? Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. But I'm actually leaning more towards it coming out this year now.
Oh my god, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, like, because if you remember, I was all for it'll be out next year. But no, I really do think it has a chance to come out this year. It'll be definitely.
Well, I'll tell you when we're going to find out. Okay, we're going to find out. Yes, between June 9th and June 11th, we're going to find out.
I think they're going to come in and they're going to drop that probably at the end of if Square's doing a presentation, they're going to drop it at the end of that. If not, it's going to be during Sony's.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to give in just yet. I want to stick to my guns and say I don't think it's coming out. So. I'm not going to jump ship yet, Jeremy.
I think if Square has a presentation, that's going to be their final one. They're going to have a massive trailer. They're going to show all kinds of new worlds. They're going to show some new surprises. And it's going to drop with Kingdom Hearts coming, November 16th or something like that.
What if fucking Sony just opened the door with it? Kingdom Hearts coming holiday 2018.
Well, if you don't want to blow your load.
How insane would that be?
We don't want to blow your load with open the door
That'd
like that.
That'd be fucking ridiculous.
But you know what I'm going to say on that? The following episode? I
lost audio. Somebody there?
You know what I'm going to say?
What's that?
Hello?
Nailed it. Fuckers. Are you there, Cam? Are we losing you? Are you having Jeremy internet issues right now? Sounds like it. Sounds like you got some boo-boo the fool-ass internet.
Hey, I cut out.
Ass. Oh,
I cut out. Oh, God. I was sitting there in silence. I was so scared.
Oh, Jeremy.
He couldn't take that burn, man.
Jeremy looking boy. To cut out. You know you could hear me talking shit.
He was did you talk shit? What'd you say?
Oh, he was
you'll have to listen. You'll have to listen to this week's episode.
Cam was like,
no.
I'll
just take it out.
No, you won't. Cut out. You fucking don't edit like that anymore. Don't lie to me.
No, what'd you say? Though?
I was just talking shit about your internet.
Oh, okay.
I was just fucking going off.
Fuck this internet. I pay good money for this shit.
Yeah. This motherfucker got half the spectrum.
God, man. You know what, though? I can't lie. Like, I'm going from Time Warner my whole life, basically. AT&T hadn't treated me bad. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive than I would like, but they ain't treated me bad. It's been okay. It's been a good experience. So, like I was saying, we're going to find out all the goodies. Did you hear what I said before I broke up about what if PlayStation or Sony just opened the doors, Kingdom Hearts coming holiday 2018? First out the gate.
That'd be dumb.
I don't think it'd be dumb.
Out the gate?
I don't think it'd be dumb at all.
Well, what they got left after that? You gotta start with your best and go, oh yeah, by the way, here's some other crap that no one cares about.
It wouldn't be the first year they did it. When did
they do that?
Well, maybe not them particularly, but I've seen when Xbox did their big reveal not their big reveal, but they were revealing, it's probably, I guess, with the Xbox One, or it might have been when they were talking about the next generation 360 Xbox One. I can't remember exactly what year it was. But they opened up the gate with like this bombshell, and the rest of their entire conference was crickets.
Yeah, and that's stupid. That's why you don't fucking do it.
I don't care. I'd be so down. If they said that, nobody would even care about the rest of the damn press conference. That's all they would care about, and that'd be amazing. It's not stupid. It's genius, is what it is, Jeremy. You just have no vision.
That's like you're gonna go to the strip club and throw all your money to the first dancer that comes out.
Depends on what she looks like.
You obviously never been to a strip club, Jeremy.
Jeremy, bruh, sometimes they just come out and you just look and you say, that's where all my money's going. And you go, tonight's going to be fun. Every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. Yo, can y'all cut the rotation down? Can y'all just get my girl back in line? Let's get it.
Oh, God.
Shout out to Sharkies.
Oh, God. Shout out to Sharkies. R.I.P. All right. So, I think we've covered all the video game news. I've got nothing else. Anybody got anything? Y'all got anything to add?
I'm spent.
It's been slow.
We're spent.
God of War.
It's been slow.
Just fucking took all the water out of the barrel. It took every drip that it could find.
It froze.
We'll start dripping some more next week. Don't you worry. We'll find more drips for the barrel. Make sure to check us out on not check us out. Carmen can do all that, but make sure to check out our episode, our collab. That was sweet. Be on the lookout for our head-to-head battle coming soon. What else we got? Jeremy, when are you going to start giving us some more video game history? I think that's what we need to know.
Yeah, it's been since November, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I forgot about it until you guys just mentioned it.
We need some more video game news from you, Jeremy. That's what we need.
Oh, yeah. I still got my topics and stuff here. I got my script ready.
So we got scripts ready. It's coming. Be on the lookout. Antiquity Season 2. It's been gone too long. Season 2. Been gone too long. That's going to be the slogan.
Dude, this race is going to be the history of the PS4.
It's going to be the history of Jeremy if you don't get the shit done. Boom. No, I'm just kidding, Jeremy. You're pretty cool. All right, Carmen, let them know where to find us.
Well, check us out on our own website. Per usual, I'm behind. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. Hit that subscribe button. Drop us some comments. Hit us with the likes. If you want us to bring you even more content than we can provide in a week's fucking week, support us on patreon.com. Peace.
Holla at your boy.
Good night.